Me mamwa hama mwakwa baba ye jumedieno so entertainment review na ya Benada August the death also me ansa Bibi abako wo ho Yatna sin come on ya art ni entertainment Any of the bro sabre ya copy be no 9 If I me kwesi aboaje me nam di jumedieno chiame me da se men na ha and come on be there Accra, Ghana. We are yashi and come on say ye MUSIGA. MUSIGA say umutimi yimpenifo a omba beda kuno enim na obeka ya nansi didi MUSIGA hon komwa kama ya den sensem ne bi dia bro asked you near so omo elections omo new executives na obeka ya ye nyumtuni ba kwa ye member of MUSIGA your friend Ras Caleb APPIAH LEVI Eden sembi ekoko to cry in your ka home MHA in sem no omo de be fie se omo ba be CC arbitration na oma hyase didi ho dwuma bam se enyama bi koso a yensa ka tape bi na sa audio si e ba be bubu bi di amamo na yahwe yensa be kan rasapia na yene no edi nkomo ebusa ne se tape ya yensa kekan audio si ya yensa kekan de be asempa na oka de na opese wo kire enti we de yi wasum netie MUSIGA eni omonsensem rasapia nyom de aba betudwa yentie na ebe bem se be miensa se den sem no yentie ni nyina ne emra ne medi nkomo.
Greetings, Honorable Mr. Mark OKRAKU MANTEY. This is I, Ras Caleb APPIAH LEVI. Michel Accra. Many abre. Ntienda mena obekasa. Ebia ebeye the last time mena obedi inkita ho. Ewo MUSIGA nsem ho. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Yesterday at the meeting, I was extra calm because I knew what was going on. You are not ready to solve these MUSIGA problems. I was so sad when I heard from your own mouth saying that you have not read the MUSIGA constitution. Then I said to myself, why should I waste my time sitting down here? Accra, I want you to know that no government can infringe on my rights. I don't take no tidbits from governments. No. Like Bob Marley sang, don't let a politician grant you a favor because they will always control you forever. Yesterday, I watched everything very carefully and I listened very carefully. And I knew the reason why when I raised my hand, you don't even call me to comment. But you rather let Bosco have the full day because of what has gone on previously before yesterday's meeting. I want you to know that you came to take the shine from the Arbitration and Disciplinary Committee of the Union. They did all the work. It is not you. It is not because of the sweet talk from government that makes me, Ras Caleb APPIAH LEVI, to simmer down. It is the work of the Arbitration and Disciplinary Committee of which you have come to massacre.
Peace
Try to bring shame to the committee. I will not take that. I want you if really His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo no soma wo se bedi MUSIGA seminar mesraw fankra koma Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se metie no be sania nyama kono me rasapia. I will not condone for people to kill the Musicians Union of Ghana. I don't need any money from government. That's why I didn't even subscribe to the loan and even this grant. No, I'm not a pauper. You may think like that. It's so shameful that you have to mediate in an issue so delicate like that, and you don't read the Constitution of the Union to guide you. So, what was your mind? Akra, and then make us aware, yes, and media grow. Sister, we a deputy minister. Yes, I am a there. But don't bring that kind of things into my onto my doorsteps. Don't. Yesterday, what took place yesterday was a sham. Besser Simons and Co are thieves. You are mentioning Alhaji Sidi Kubari and Dana Hobson. Oh, don't bring them in at all because I have things against them. They know it. If Dana asks Professor Kosa, he will tell you. With Sidi Kubari, ask him about Ghana 50. I packaged the union for him to go and collect that 66 billion old Ghana cedis. Don't bring these people there. These people have come to rape the union. They have trampled upon the union constitution. Now Bessa says they are going to confer with the neck. Oh, this big news is going to come. Because if the neck condone with this, I will take the neck to court. I'm telling you, this is not a threat. You guys are making me so popular. Akra me can't show one day. Say, Oman G resolution and D. And if they don't take and implement that resolution that was brought by arbitration committee, I am taking the whole union, National Executive Council, and the National Executive Committee to court. My prepare. In same people, my boss from Pesameka, but I don't want to digress. Because I was saying, in I was so much ashamed. I was, so much ashamed because a Jumana arbitration committee ni yeri na mabwegu. We are dealing thieves. We are dealing with thieves in the union. And you are trying to condone with them. Akra, come again. I'm coming back again.
Peace FM.
Honorable Deputy Minister Marco Krekumanti, Masamba Bium, Mr. Yes, you are honorable. But do you nipa? We are honam and amuja. Nipa to me yam from so. But in that, near happen no. Misaka Bium. Say, so Oman J, the resolution. Air Frenchim, and Sembia ni. Apart from Bonnie or Moody in Tinamede Assembly Court in 2019 and 2020, no. So man Jisa resolution yendi. And two. I, Ras Caleb, APPIAH LEVI. Me to go on back court. Because of this resolution, I'm going to have a big press conference. And I'm going to bash. Ebi bekam. Me mamba wiase for nafufu. Me ba wiase for ebusia. And they say, "Unye ebusia," and I will step on you because we need dog. Unido. The resolution that was presented was very perfect for them to work with. Besides a liar, big liar. Reverend Yosin is a Confucianist. Why are you confused? Bosco. Charlie, I know him more than you know him. I tell you. He's a quack. Bosco is a quack. And I will tell him in front of him that he is a quack. Look, the General Secretary's emotions yesterday was very perfect. I love it. If it is me, I would have done more than that. Because these people are crooks. Obo is part of it. Don't glorify that boy.
Peace FM.
I dare Obo to come out to challenge me, Ras Caleb. Don't glorify him. He's a thief. He came and stole from the union. And you guys are glorifying him and his administration. Look, if I don't even go to court myself, there's going to be a revolution. But I am going to go to court. But there's a revolution coming from the populace through the musicians. It will shock people, including yourself. Don't disgrace Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Na momodwin se adwontofu nyina yenim nyansa. Muka se adwontofu nyina yenim nyansa nse na muka so adwontofu se. No. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Accra. Masori ahimachi se me na obekasa because e ha madwin na me die. Me de die. Na me nyane nti ma dwen ho ansa na me na wo kasa yi se koka chere Besa Simons and Co that Somanji resolution yendi. They have even to apologize to the arbitration committee. Somanji ndi and ana omandi antum ne beka wano eye nyungwa se papa ne beka won because nema o ma ye wo kuo no no is so dangerous. And I've been with them for so many years. I know. The culture say me join MUSIGA since June 1982. Na me da so wo kuo yim. So think carefully. Call Besa Simons them and let them know what I've told you. The Pesawati Sansemi Ekoma, His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa, se me Ras Caleb APPIAH LEVI, Miss Min Jin Tum Nyama, Besa Simons, Lo Moyewo, MUSIGA Kuonum, Oman G resolution no, and me. Ma me mfa ban kra nka ho, because OKRAKU.
Peace FM.
Ebe shokumo say the first time somebody has taken government to court. You came to mediate. If you mediate and you don't mediate well, I will add the ministry to my rate of summons. The cultural, this is not a threat. I don't need no money from government. No, I don't need it. I'm not so hungry for that. So I will speak out my mind. Fix the system.
Peace FM.
I think my last comment is this. For a fact, for your political gain, you came to take the shine of the work that was done by the Arbitration and Disciplinary Committee of the Musicians Union of Ghana. Yes, you never did no work. It was the work that was done by the Arbitration Committee, but you never give them no credit because you are going to take political position. So you put it on social media that you solve everything. You demean the Arbitration and Disciplinary Committee omo ye won adwuma what trans what share document to document. They read through the constitution that you have not read, but you are sitting down to mediate. They read through. Who am I? Mini nipa baako for the arbitration committee. Ejiniama Amekane Edi, leaving the multitude. Honorable, Encho VB doesn't tell you a story. This have to tell you a story, a good story. The arbitration and disciplinary committee were the people who did the work that we came and took the glory from them. Good. If you took it from them and you did the right thing, I'll be okay. But you took it from them to do the wrong thing. Never ever say that anybody who takes any member of the union who takes the union to what do they call it, to court must be sacked from the union. Tofiakwa. Are you condoning with corruption? Are you gagging the members to speak out in their minds? No, Honorable OKRAKU MANTEY, you don't speak like that. Yesterday was the second or third time you said those words, so I knew you meant it. And yesterday, I didn't speak much because I wanted peace. I was laughing within me that I'm dealing with kids who think that they have grown up. Thank you.
Peace FM.
MUSIGA sense no. Okay, so ma yane ras apia ni nkomo kakra na yenhwe ni ebetimi di ato so. Ras yada asimu akwa baba entertainment review so.
Mejo so maestro kusiabwa. Sankanya anka megase rewind.
Na ensam no bia okan no de ebia no ahye. In fact, I know a she who describe a bit more thieves, crooks, quacks, ne Sansem Dimitri SIF, where we see a bo, but I know she because me nimunya so I want here.
Issue. That is MUSIGA issue, not outside MUSIGA. That's the MUSIGA issue. And I don't need to apologize for that because of what has been done to the musicians union of Ghana. Nobody is talking about it.
But when you so adienti awo from say bia
if I won't dare to go to court to defend the union.
And you bet me prove say o can say omo ya krom for
I can prove it. I don't talk without evidence. Okay? Until I am on timing kind of menu bia Mr. Akasa. What you say? Mr. Jumane Minimia Koso the musicians union of Ghana. Not outside the musicians union of Ghana, but within the musicians union of Ghana. I'm not talking about their private lifestyle, but rather their work or their service in the musicians union of Ghana, the welfare association that is supposed to cater for its members. But right now, they have left their members feeling, and no one is listening to them. No one is standing for them. MUSIGA is crumbling, waiting on government to give us accommodation to create our office. Are we babies? Are we babies? Where is all the money that come to the union? Where is the money? Go to MUSIGA right now. It's a sorry sight. So I don't care about it. I'm not doing this because I want to be president of MUSIGA. After all these issues that Mr. Stephen, you say I'm gone. But the truth must come out.
Okay, but
where is MUSIGA money?
Okay, Mami found to just sir description yeah, name calling say thieves, crooks. Me as a whole station na nkasa ye ni nyinaso bia.
Okay.
Enti niawo kan ye ho film ye twe ho fi ho. And we apologize to those people too for airing that portion of a year. We don't have any evidence to support that. But me move on yanko enim na me musa said so Deputy Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture, OKRAKU MANTEY. Also, why then, pa?
It's when I'm I've said everything. I don't need to add anything more. What you say? Oh, Mama Tiase said he didn't come there to mediate. I was thinking, I said, you came there for what? You understand? So everything is confusion. You know, say anka nyokano. Say what the year ejumana ama MUSIGA na bibiato pepe pena anka which is the 4th of August. Nanka arbitration. The election committee was set to deliberate. But send any man ko ye no bibia about it's the elections to look at this year. Because you know, everything the arbitration committee states, which favors the union, not favors APPIAH, but favors the union, the boycott it. I was thinking with the deputy minister have to say, look here, whether you guys, this one is wrong or right, the resolution is perfect. You guys go ahead. But if you meddle yourself and you allow them, come on, I will not let MUSIGA fall down. Never, ever. In the Najimani there, Anka Nipa also announced the chairperson of the arbitration committee on behalf of the arbitration and disciplinary committee, but not him. But if you put it on your Facebook, the whole world sees it, and you have not done it, then what do you expect me to say? What do you expect me to say? You have not solved the problem. There's no problem. You have not solved it. I thought you would be able to solve it. The resolution that was passed, you know, the resolution was very perfect. It doesn't favor anybody. It favors the union. It doesn't favor me, APPIAH, or anybody, but rather favors the union. So why don't you take it? Meaning the work of the arbitration and disciplinary committee is a waste. You wasted your time. Right now, look, they don't want to do the right thing because the deputy minister who says he's representing the government couldn't do anything. And can send that audio.
Also, was sending audio na mano.
Oh yeah, I'm sending manifest. I'm sending me forward the chairperson of arbitration and also the general secretary of the Musicians Union of Ghana. I sent it. I did it on his inbox. It is a and that's it. Because when I sent it to him, I forwarded it to our general secretary of the union and also the chairperson of the arbitration committee. I was not joking. It's not like a personal thing that I'm dealing with him.
Okay, before I beba menene din komo what you say ni sanka audios bianti I have to even forward the audios to him.
I did forward the audio to him and I say what did you to your inbox no be read ya we want to read. You understand? He was on it. You know, so but I don't blame him. Perhaps he didn't, but it was there. It was there. Say, when you are mediating on issues regarding to the union. So Uber your WhatsApp. Now send it to your MUSIGA. I think he or she have a message for me. Go and look inside. Say, okay, Raz send me a message. After listening, you should have called me and said, Accra, then. But he came and read it and went away. But because I'm not sitting down with him, so you will say that he never read it. But it takes that he has read it.
So, meeting and now can was said the last meeting, Oma on Sashokra, Deputy Minister Mfre on in your account, our back comment 2% make you point in a meeting, no, Dabe, no more.
The last meeting, let me see. I don't know. I think last month. Yeah, last month or so. I don't know. July. I don't know. It was either 14th July. Yeah.
Okay. Enti fiti sabrena bepem ye kase no. Punto bibia sakra bia mbaye.
David. Even our National Executive Council platform, are you doing?
Okay, so
the national leaders even have not told the members of what is going on. Some of them have to inbox me and ask the chairman, what is going on? We don't hear anything. The members have not been informed, you understand, because of what is going on. But me, I have been training them because I have the issues. So I don't sleep. So I've been training them. So I know everything that they are doing, whether they are having meeting against me or against somebody or whatever. Then I'm privy to it.
Okay.
So I know what I'm doing.
Okay, resolution who asem say enyama bia bem say musi ni po na moye say eno ne ade a mode beye na mo gina so na motimi aye nhihye foforo. Minim ne adamanimi as resolution pese making kan kakra na tie for now so tie bi say we ni resolution na wo kanwa mediation by the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture na saying enamosi ekopiemu. So at a meeting held at the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture on Wednesday 12 May 2021, it was agreed as follows. 1, the MUSIGA Elections Committee EC has been dissolved. 2, a new elections committee of the union to be formed and to be made of 1 representative from each region and 3 members from among the NEC, National Executive Council. 3, regional chairpersons to provide membership list with correspondence signed membership application for MUSIGA registration form together with its duplicate receipt books. 4, elections shall be held at the same time for both regional and national at a date yet to be agreed. 5, the national and regional elections shall be supervised by the Elections Committee with the technical support of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. We any nyama oche se musi sudua mode tu dwa se kwan amon faso na mon entu mon komanim e wo MUSIGA elections no hono. We ni resolution aka ho asem.
You and it conforms with the constitution of the union.
And we say yeah sa nyama beye enum a modi gu krata so moji etu mu no. Say yeah MUSIGA elections committee yen dissolve no. Election committee yente foforo. Regional chairpersons, membership list. I corresponded with the membership application for MUSIGA registration form. Elections, for regional and national. More agree on a date. National and regional elections. Electoral Commission for NB supervisor. Sanya mabeye no you person o say emu bia no monye ana maye bi.
Majority has been done. An election committee has been formed, but not yet inaugurated. The dear, almost per se, we have dissolved the old election committee, but they said the new election committee has to continue from where the old election committee ended. And we said, no, the old election committee is illegal. Continue. That is their problem. They don't want any new opening of nomination and that.
Ras, Jina ye na mse wa huma no ye twitwi kakra. Uche say election committee no omate. But election committee dada no omadwuma omo ye no penifo say omo ntoa eye adwuma dada no so.
Often say the acting president and some of his executives and some of the council members. And we say, no, it's not right because the first election committee was illegal. So there's no way that has to continue. And this is their problem. They don't want it to happen that way. You understand? And see, Omaka said they are going to confer with the National Executive Council. That's why I said if the council does such a thing, I'm going to take also the council to court. Because you can't condone with something like that. And I don't think majority of them, condone with it. But the leadership, the acting president and few of his executives are insisting that this thing needs to be done. And secondly, Greater Accra, we have a problem. I am the regional chair, but I and my executives don't register no members, so we don't have our database. So these things crop up through the mediation. And also, yes, and when it happens like that, then, in fact, they were uncomfortable because since time immemorial, National has been registering Greater Accra members. You understand? So I don't register anybody. So whose money should I take to function? Me and my executives have to use to function. So we say, okay, because I know what is going on in the union there. Okay, for now, we have to take control of registering our members. But first of all, they must give us the database of MUSIGA Greater Accra from time immemorial for us to reconcile. And by so doing, we need to have the registration form and renewal forms that they use and duplicate these books. You know, so me as a regional chair with my regional executive, we will sit down and say, oh, these are our members. Then we'll be able to compile the list and give it to the arbitration committee, the election committee. And this is what they are refusing to do that. I've written, and dilly-dally, they have not done that. How can we have an election when they have not done the right thing?
Okay. But specifically, Deputy Minister, OKRAKU MANTEY, so sa resolution ya o chese bia follow no. Dia important, dia no aye, dia ntina o de so boy no, dia in particular.
We can them no argue them, but in short, no. He has power and authority, though not to do what, push certain things that is not right to it. It was at the time to look here, guys, the resolution is perfect. Go and implement it. But if you lose your guard, and even said at the point that you have not even read the MUSIGA constitution, then why are you there? You understand?
Okay, resolution is perfect.
Perfect. Because it was not like a recommendation. It was not. If a recommendation that they brought, that one, yeah, we won't sit up. But this is not a recommendation. This is a resolution.
Okay, Ras, Mamen Nasi, Yanko, Amanusuna, any deputy minister, and Concordin Como. Why?
Okay, Mate.
All right. Ras, APPIAH LEVI, or a member of Musicians Union of Ghana. Na, Amanuso, or a deputy minister for tourism, art, and culture. OKRAKU MANTEY, Yenin Como, Asemwe, MUSIGA and Sensemi. OKRAKU MANTEY, Asimu Akwababa, Peace FM. So. Hello.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
I guess what you came via online. Okay. Delays,
Okay. All right. So, near the kind, say we before about me busa about this audio. Yansaka, which is untie, but in fact, on Sankan, but APPIAH LEVI just said was senior man. In fact, it was blue ticked, and I will himself what kind. Wait, me reconcile. Did you get or so a send one send
audio? Is it audio or written?
Or see audio tape. To say I'm sending you yeah.
Audio so this kind minimum.
Well, say
are you able to tell from the other side?
Say WhatsApp ABA say blue tick. Who say a view on moi. Say who ade na if yes who take a blue
audio you file be via WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Are you able to tell if I connect you through your baby I want I was sending and send and can you be able to connect the audio let you?
What from what I deduce from your upper channel say once it has blue ticked then means wait ya na we hu.
Okay. I think it's assumption. You need technology to be out to depend at the fact that I take it, it can be said it doesn't mean that it's
Okay.
So, we'll be on a rough typing command. We tell you that rough the handle. Some of them on MUSIGA, some of them on himself, some of them on Chanter. Every day they are one. I think they do. Not everyone. People in the industry will tell you rough there is intended things for people. So I assume that is one of the things that they are offended. And after me, I think what today, when I catch them just a few minutes ago, and you know that this interview got a bit because it's not part of my plan today.
Okay. So what mu nensem no utie minim se bia bibi won apese oyi no other than that metimi akoso busa nsem ba komienu utie nsem no ne nea oka no eto sen
me say na me did you see film me say on day na I can say I should have asked them, I should have better the catch on say this document or resolution should go with it. That was on the issues started with me. But you know that a human man, I cannot say that verbatim and ask you to take it away. You cannot change it. You need to me. Again, there was also MUSIGA, arbitrator and arbiter, and Munaya Juma, and I manage score political points for because of precedent in the car and then yes, everyone. At the car, I still not MPP. Then we need election 2020. The car had some problem with was December 2020. Yeah, December 2020, not 2021. So at that time, I was sensitive that answer. And at that kind of career, we met on it. And we started, but on not 24 not that. The year say, I'll send a report to President to say, then I have to be. It never has Deputy Minister. And you cannot, as a Deputy Minister, for nomination. And I need to for I can say, says, we have to minister in me. And the minister say, Mark, I understand you started this process already. If you finish it. That was how I came on board. But I think that deducing from the meeting, you can't say, agree on the resolution or canon. And you won't be found a woman a bad man a teacher picture. Man, by force of him and make a picture and found a story. So my social media team are never around them. And now, because I know say this ministry lack communication. I remember my first week we have a very strong communication team. They right and make sure the public will know. One also okay. It's not you say I say take up social media. To social media. Which I do not have 100% control. But it's okay. And I'm not only by now granting interview. I don't know, I can forward the story to you. Say the problem has been solved in speech. You are going forward. It's I have never said that I'm taking the sign of any arbiter or arbitrator. No. The most important thing is, do we have peace in MUSIGA? Can we move forward and have an election held? If yeah, what is the next step for MUSIGA? Are you going to change the fortunes of the people who practice the trade and the MUSIGA? Those are the things that I say also. Then we take shine or I think that I called Ras into this Ras. Have you lowered this thing to this level? Say now you are seeing it as a sign, a more pay and answer. Then I think that as somebody wants to be a MUSIGA president, you should look at more important issues, a bigger picture than the shine, the time marketing. I think and for a long time, nobody was hearing from me. But I'm almost there's some beauty around particular the weather and a new new electoral commission. Some handle. There were some few places that not be to do. And I'm going to say it is therefore it should solve our partner. Then the party. Mark Kama on next. I'm going to start platform. So sometimes I'm eating some of the things they write. Sometimes I'm not. And you know what's up? Conversation of course for some hours. Now one can be. Other than I can teach. But people have spent a lot of things that you cannot go back. If you do have meaning, you do have meaning. Okay, to me, MUSIGA constitution. I am not the one who was, like you said, I'm not the one who is supposed to use the constitution to solve their problems. It's per their constitution, of course, Omra, not the arbitration committee within the organization. So I was only working with them, say, only see to that MUSIGA as arbitration committee. They will do the right thing. That was all I was doing. I am not the one who is telling them do this, do that. So the last meeting you come by, APPIAH anywhere. It is the APPIAH who called the meeting, and the men said that meeting. The APPIAH who said that they want me to be part of that meeting, and I'm not telling you. So the big about meeting, I will tell you that. I started by saying that this meeting is not my meeting. It is the Twitter or APPIAH said that so sharing Yaba. So APPIAH take control if you're meeting. I see it all time can be said. I said that I'm constitutional. I'm fine to be on court. I'm fine to say something to happen to the person or not. It was a rhetoric question, but I asked that. If it would be decided say because APPIAH can take a credit or say that's how I'll take you to court. I'll take you to court. I think there's some excitement around the court. You say there's a saying that some people are trigger freak. When they see a gun, they want to shoot. There are some people who enjoy going to court. I do not know. So if you have a member who enjoys going to court, how do you deal with it? With their constitution. And I'm going to say, oh, they don't have anything like that. And I'm saying, no. As they go on, they should work on such a thing. Because why if you have somebody who decides to go to court for 10, 20 years? It was a rhetorical one. I didn't try to behave like I know their constitution. If it would be about it, I will tell you that. I ask questions. Don't you have this in the constitution? What was the constitution for? This one, what I did, because I've never been a member of MUSIGA. I have not tried to behave like I'm the APPIAH. I was only called in to see that between the APPIAH and then the two parties, there will be some decorum or decorum agreement. A win-win. But you see, I always told them that when you're negotiating or engaging with that idea, nobody can win 100%. Everybody must sacrifice the pride. And now I also understand. But if you come for a meeting, you'll be able to stand by it. You'll never move forward. Fortunately for us, it happens that if they'll be able to say, okay, this one let's go. This one let's go. That's how we got the resolution all come. But when the same APPIAH called for the last meeting to solve the ambiguity around, I don't know. Then you say, okay, MUSIGA president said they have to go back to NEC at their constitution. The MUSIGA president cannot take a decision on his own alone. So they have to go back to NEC.
But so many president as we speak, meanwhile.
Okay.
So many president, Mark.
Okay, acting.
Okay. Okay.
Acting president cannot take a decision. With a team on your side. So they have to go back and then they come back. Not to say where did I go wrong by saying they should go to NEC and come back? I know technically. They actually want to say they don't even need to come back to me. Give them and the APPIAH. Because that's APPIAH can't say anti-election time obviously. I can't hear you. So whoever wins, question the young professor. But I'm surprised that now he's pushing it on me like I should be able to use veto to say that take this resolution. I don't have that power. I'm not sure that I can ever have that power. President Akufo-Addo himself, to say the bam and Kasi or you should veto. But the mark go and talk to them and see to it that it's a win-win. Why do you expect me to use veto? I cannot.
Okay.
What am I law?
Okay. Mamimbusa back on the tape. Komodie na fi tape no na bia mebusa ne ebetimi aye na the way forward, because it seems I say ade no gina bebi gina tape no aye the two dwa no kan bibi say meeting bi kura omo ye o man nsa so a na watwi weni why say nia hu no o man nsa so a na watwi weni why say nia hu no afre bosco ntina akwa say wo ntuma akwa bo ebi no modia no na wonu no gina afa baako. This impression, then I become ever.
And the same care and answer will come coming with you. It's in the dash. But I say, okay. I didn't hear me and young court, you might call it Lucida. Only to her, that's the way you see things. And the truth can say, but we are losing in this case. Apparently, by the kind of character, not a meeting. Oh, Deborah, they can't have a conversation with you. They don't want catching and catching with you. They don't want to be coming and catching with you for people to think that I am on your side. I know the industry where I came from as a bit of a I know the culture there in Hawa, the word Ukaka and all. I told him that on the be uncle, a unity, we should also be our best person in you are a killing or whatever, that's also. And it's because I tell you, actually say, and I'm there. I will not speak for myself. And then there's never meeting with people. To be able to say, a meeting here, it took this pressure against Obiana. It will sound like it's someone, but they are witnesses. A round table, and and a table no will be around. It will be also be a better. We make sure that will be around. But rather no, we can be opportunity interjected. The later one can't be and I need to know maybe a way to say young call. It be no swa. Will be asking your attention. Yeah, also as a boom. Where did we go wrong with that one? And I call around. Boss could clock at a point in time. Many boss could see an issue. If some of the Yamani be a knock, Debbie. One secretary will tell you at a point in time in an issue because Okoka said she chooses important meetings and Oko. And I'm saying, no, we don't speak like that. When can you make but some of APPIAH is a or not pay. And no, everyone now can be affiliated against the ethics of governance. That's the correct thing. Because we hire an FA. And we say it's no, don't say this in public. FA. And we corrected ourselves as we went. But to say that all man in Kaswa, the man in Kasa. Bisa or the other people who meeting in. Again, let me establish that the last meeting that I hosted at the misses, it was a mistake. My PA is new in our industry. It is only stable meeting that now occurred than hosting by mistake, but the previous one done at the be. It said the last one done account. It is after called me and said that Dana Hobson, the young committee owner, and I'm the PA and I said, we need to go previous ones on the piece of friend account. Yeah, someone said Dinah came there for a purpose and I did Dinah, and we couldn't wire penny former MUSIGA president. No, I do back at on Southern one of I transferred it out. So we had to manage it. On the call him in America with and let okay. It is better as to say, yeah, make sure bigger picture. Yeah, no, yeah, and say no, we show you and say no, we sir. Also come a MUSIGA. I did not know that I am okay nine. This government is here, and Yama truly, and to call or come a MUSIGA. Because, yeah, 30 million marketing 9, yeah, and 9. How come the younger people do not want to associate themselves with MUSIGA? How come a Sarkodie, a Stone Boy, a Kim Promise? Those are the questions you should be asking. If we are doing some things wrong, maybe any ask them the radio, so I can ask them on radio swap. And on the day, I didn't tell my friend, find out in 6 years. Less, because I do everything do question change. I do one change. I do not mean to know how do you question about to get the audio? It means that maybe Rats pushed you and gave you audio and said, yeah, discuss it. But I did it happen. Is it radio? But the radio so you can't. That's it. This is how I want to hear it's a rhetorical one.
There be adwuma say ye ohinte dua chire nti si yesu ehwehwe anti eno kra de mark ye no film but mpacho menu wie no NTCCA no dean as a deputy minister because adesi now so nim yes senior kan ye minister e kan say mark ade wa sha ase dada enti ko na wie meti say wo kasa no say NEC for National Executive Committee no kaso omonkonom ko take decision bi mpacho ohana muda so gina no omko ye omonche dodo da ben nti ye koye nim wo hwen na I mean ebifuo ya abemu ya ebifi so da bi ade kwakwa eti se egina bebi egina no den na obeka na aserve as assurance na amanfo akoma so beto miem.
Okay, also MUSIGA association and for that kind of career one of the biggest problems say association issue constitution be na and the correct one. And the not the year who meeting time we all agreed on one constitution. I be another go forward. It's that constitution now you read this there. Is the APPIAH who must come back and say the next okay meeting no. The result in Adiaba. Like I said, sir, they don't need me in this. Between the APPIAH and the two parties. And now they be able to solve their problem. Because the idea is constitution adopted by
but Mark sorry me kasa kan bibi say say 2020 omanpanyin na Dankwa Akufo-Addo ka say mo be solve MUSIGA problem bibi sa meboa NTCCA no edam kon mu meboa so amo enti
ye wo baby e betan ye do ye baby a me tin fa me tumi enkase mo nye say the BI was a control MUSIGA one. It must be constitution.
But so man penny can say mo be solve dia. Then means say one shena ade ye ntimi anka na tese musumedion insem am kan mo ntimi ndi so.
I don't say any someone it's a process. It doesn't the process now you are starting. So which appear better no career. It's been so peaceful and smooth so far. The last one, and yes, we all talk about the election. And some about the kind of say, they don't do any ambiguous. Now, lawyer now, not really seen an answer. Arbitration committee, no. No, you be, and I seen an answer. Or not, not have particularly not done yet about meeting, make it done. So, done to meeting Obama. It's one man, and arbitration team, that's okay. The best of it. Only, neck yet. We need to know about the we should wait for the star and the neck and responsible. Then after also and then a papa no a lawyer no. I don't reconcile it. Then finally we find a midpoint and then we move on.
And Pacho, me knew you, but near person was answer. See, idea near Mede Joe ne say. Neoman Pinyasemo.
Where you want to go?
Neoman Pinyi, there be a man Pinyasemo Kaye, a Bayasemo Kaye. Mo solvo. Munti mean solvo. Mobe solvo. Saying.
A process. Say, president wants to see MUSIGA become better, have a new leader, like roadmap and all. But Nipana a woman must also see it as the Nipa and I was seeing the meeting halfway before you became a midpointer, another piece in election abasho. So it doesn't take just President Akufo-Addo and then the boy, Michael Kekumante, to solve this problem. Every party or stakeholder involved must also sit with say and have that commitment to say, want to have the problem solved. Because it gives me a post-standard. He already has that say, because I have court. And if it does not favor me, or if I don't like it, I'll go to court. Which you know that President Akufo-Addo, as a president of the land, who was a lawyer, and once a lawyer, always a lawyer, Okaraku believes in the rule of law. So if he has to go to court, I don't have that capacity to stop him.
Yeah, but that's Mark. That's it. You're trying wait me address so. I mean, papa.
That's it.
Right. Deputy Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture, Michael Krekumante, in the din common music and sense. Studio no one say yes. You jump phone no so din komo ache. Obinate wa hanum say Sansuna Tilly ekua nipa e wa hanum saying many omo discussion yemra na yemre MUSIGA sensem madam microphone right so yansas your MUSIGA ebreno ko na mintiu
me mobia ma ha emre kwampa. I think so when it comes to MUSIGA, NSR unions, we know there's always a recurring problem. When you crowd, as a to fix that. Because I was waiting for the resolution with this conversation. I mean, only deputy minister, say, oh, okay, you say any priority, na fix the issue. If you or can say any wage, and as long as okay say any wage, which means that the litigation is always going to be there. But for how long? Because Ocean critically, it looks like when it comes to MUSIGA and these unions, the litigation is more priority as compared to the actual work that they have to do to support the people that they say they are doing it for. Because right now, it doesn't look like they have the artist or the well-being of the artist at heart as compared to leadership of the artist, like being the leaders of these artists. And who hear more because litigation no so kama senya obia kakra I'll go to court and I'll go to court. It looks like they are focused on that, the leadership as compared to the work, and it's a big problem. I don't know, but this thing, I'm sorry, but mind draining all the time. A year from now, I can bet we will have this conversation again. It looks like it's a circle. It's a table. If they can't solve it within, there's always an external body that they can leave that responsibility to, because it looks like the man, which is Ras believes that the deputy minister is siding with this, and no matter what he says, he will still go back to court. And how about a neutral person? A neutral person that's an external, a third party that is no longer involved here nor there, or he feels it's not tied to wayside and now wayside. No one kasa na ya kasa na se still want to say who so no their man so train or buy. Tell no be one in different office when him maybe on by opposition eye. Or her say no matter to ye. But the truth is the way they are going about it, me sure they don't care about the union and not the association or the well-being of the people. Or Muka say they are for them. They care about the leadership position, power. Oh God, power no here almost see a jumano because and your power a dintina ya si ha ya you go to si ha say you go to was a cover bed way so now you pre you got no one bed then was all cover and no other whole bed. What are they doing? There's a conversation of sugar tone. There's so many things that the union associations are supposed to be fighting for. Yeah, no. And I did biana me court and I way see way. Is the union there as a litigant union or is for the well-being of a certain people? And with that, no.
Well, sir, court no wo homa. Obi ntine ho asia. Nyama bi wo hono na se office I mean in Kenya obetimi akoko tinti.
Okay, so now the at the end of the conversation no en Kenya yesimo arbitration maba resolution still papa is on jintum. Now the person that was given the power so ombe yes there no by the president no this man too says nipa ho adwumantie beche. I'm telling you a year from now we'll have this conversation again, because as long as oka say nipa ho adwuma he doesn't have a solid or an empirical ending to this conversation, you be having it, but the more we do that, it takes away the core of the job. I also the well-being of the people they are fighting for. To me, they mean who say a human who here almost say the power that comes with a human. That is how I see it.
Okay, well, mamima obi na ten so emremwe na mintie no obi.
Father,
yay,
ma feel pa.
What's am baby omo?
Feel pa.
Ese wada.
Ma feel pa. Na me baby je say kan komo bi e de bi pa na ma be hia o. Na nkomo we die. Father, my men can okre. I think say na Chili Kaya I side with her that I don't see say the governing bodies and our leadership of MUSIGA the paramount interest of artists and our players because the build up to even today, sena artists AC Ebre, COVID-19 massive effect enyawo musicians no so. At this time, these conversations should have been solved a long time. not to even say, I don't expect, there should be some disagreement with some of these conversations, because the most important thing is that MUSIGA has to get back and work. And if at this point in time we are unable to see the headway and say, baby, I can't come back to court to where we came from. We have come from court. Yes, I'll come back to court because Ras, Kase, I know I'll come back to court. He's unsatisfied. And these two elephants, ama grass no ebre. And the revolution are no efreno. Oh, utie Ras, now utie honorable minister. Both of them have tangible points. Very tangible points. I'm saying, like Tilika, why don't we rather buy into getting a neutral body?
But according to our constitution, Niaman be saying, maintain me who I say,
within
the arbitration. Arbitration, ni body. Oh, yes. This neutral body, that more kind about neutral body. This is their constitution, and I can say, BBC says here.
But further, to every rule there is an exception. And if that's the case, and a young headway, why don't we employ somebody to do the work than to allow these internal wranglings, and at the end of the day the problem still remains?
Jina Hose Mesan about Subium Obi. Mamini Daddy Bosco, Director of Communication for Special Projects, MUSIGA. Ahoma Okansi Bosco. Bosco, that's him more about entertainment reviews. Okay, so Mentias Yana said, in common course on am said, Bibi will have said, or de bois and commodiano, Kakra.
Okay, basic issue now. Me achieve my dream. I was even surprised this conversation is going on the radio because me said National Executive Committee invitee Greater Accra leadership to a meeting. One of outcomes of those series of meetings, the Honorable OKRAKU and say Greater Accra wanted to conduct their own registration. National Executive Committee, say yes, no problem, give us the proposal. They've received the proposal. Na National Executive Committee, ni Greater Accra Executive Beshia. Then they dot the I's and cross the T's with regards to Greater Accra office handling their own registrations. Number two, Senior Honorable Kaya, the last time our ministry, there were certain issues that came up, and then the members of the committee there said they do not have the power to say yay or nay. They are taking it to NEC to have the meeting, and then they would communicate the response. Now, from the conversations I'm hearing around, in principle,
so meeting, Dabena Moyes meeting.
Ministry,
they almost go back to NEC, Dabena Moye.
I think that was, if my memory is serving me right, about 2 weeks ago, was Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture.
And the NEC, you go back to NEC, Ako saying results beyond by.
GD say, all things being equal, you better now what we are, you better now what we are, no. NEC would have had their meeting and they would have communicated the outcome of that meeting.
Okay.
Because at that meeting,
and CCI said,
and if you ask me, things are going because NEC has selected on one appointee the new election committee. So what you have here?
No, but someone communicated the outcome of whatever reason here. Yanko back to NEC, no. Okay, outcome, no same.
Neighbor. Senior Mikael, NEC has constituted the election committee, and they will meet and deliberate on whatever is come up. Then they will announce the date for the election. Now, mind you, in principle, NEC Ajia Tumuse, we will have an election. They changed the election committee. Everything is set for an election. It is just left with setting the date, and then another factor there, we're opening the nominations for new candidates or not. These are minor issues that will be addressed. And God willing, all things being equal, by next Friday or by the end of next week, that meeting, and then whatever comes out will be communicated. Obia, you're ready for election. That's what everybody or every right-thinking member of the union or sympathizer of the music industry in Ghana, the MUSIGA,
okay, right. We'll leave it here. You better say Beko. Why?
Bye.
Ahuma Bosco, Daddy Bosco, Director of Communication for Special Project MUSIGA. Obi, we are.
Father, now make us say, I think say, Daddy Bosco, so the not the buyer no, and so I'm you say, the crowd, there's no problem. I said, some maintain once no, I do almost person moye. They always want to be entangled with these back and forth. But me besides some move, Father, me besides say, it is a MUSIGA, a generate $1 million a month. Are we saying say we cannot solve the pending problem? Is it that association is unfruitful? Bibi Papa being free, until we can't pay critical attention to it now. Father,
I'm not a member of MUSIGA.
But because I think that this issue is not an issue. We have to be going back and forth. Grown men, grown women, established personalities say, and this is so to say an internal problem. So they should allow for they should allow for other people to come in and help the problem. Because me I feel say and now your doctor. Yeah, my own no. And at the end problem it's impossible. The same sick people cannot solve their problem. No, they can't fix it. And it's clear. It's glaring. So people will always have sides, and people will feel they are at a disadvantage. And to bring a body sit on the case and make sure we find a headway to it. I think it's our music as same way there. Irritating kakra.
Okay. Well, na your brain crash so. But there's this particular audio being so wahanum saying I pesi yebo. Na if a gospel nyum tuni Empress Gifty adoye. Assembly nyina ne se na say ade we nanka yanka o nke ni hu komo nke eji asem no na akọ because we akọ so obi awade. But se mo awade no se mo amoye no public na se mo de besi apaso na se mo dwedwemu a ene na mo timi mai kwan se okay yenwedwem eno eba ne sa bo esi akọ no de ne ti age akirema enti nanse na ne nam bloggers see the various entertainment web pages and I'm so Empress Gifty adoye niku move from hotel to hotel be move from hotel to minimum adquainty you be accept eno no be yan se bebre no mo si o ma wade no enyama nkoye na Empress Gifty opesa manfo hu se bibia ye boko nti ono anso de yesi ni so boy krofoi o ma de ayi o the phone esi ni so ena ono a chirechire nsemu odwudwem o se opesa amansan nyina te hu se as na wade ne bibia boko enti de ebetie ni kakra na yesi aba na ye de aba be ho apa so se we ono a na odi aba nti ye de be ho apa so na ne ompese o mka no maka
Bio ni e ke kan yesi ni Empress nya problem me o ha na no problem me ishi be masem no mka hey na mo so bloggers bi no ha na come na de mo ana se Empress di ni na mo tro a ekofo begu ho no mo na ekofo mo maka na ekofo be tro bloggers bi a wo Ghana ha no say and se mo trade Empress I ma mo like munya following more me patcho me srem we free na eko se mo be me story am tag me social media handles ni na mo fa YouTube na kan me srem ho na me nya me revenues because me mamu sisibe mo What trust story no na would not show gift yourself you may do. Tag me, na me who so what tell me story na me share ma. What you say? But so won't tag me, no be share ma me ha me. And I say process na you too much. And I got here yes in empress ni kunu or me empress. Mr. Adoye. Why a day? E didn't have the one. Azoy. It's more canasa. Papa no nye moshi. Me na possible to but Papa na mujai. Most Papa na yes story say empress closest friend. Me fear me get madam for bia mesra me da. Me need friend. If you are meeting me, you can even ask my children, they will tell you, Mommy doesn't have friend. Me, I don't have friend. I have a sister in the industry. I have a mother and a father in the industry. But me, I don't have a friend. I bet me Brennan and I'm a friend. Long time ago, you best friend. I know. I don't know what bet me Brennan was an for follow. And I'm for troubles. Sometimes I say I'm too good. This is suitcase. I chopper and a business. Me and now for 4 basa. Me could cross it to most because me madam for messa, me near down for. No, I don't need a friend. Because only sure by mommy. Na madam for us went to your board and bonity. I did concern a man for Messia your body. Or see me kuna then. Or call hostel to hotels. Ah, sister, when yashi anka. Ah, what's it then? When ya sugar mommy be a. One more boo. It will Mr. Adoye to way, Mr. Adoye, sister, who feeling, who's who feeling the kaka, who feel, yeah, Ghana for. Miss Wabek Roman once a month. Me mau page in America, me mau TV station. You can use it as a news. Okay, any bullet news, any breaking news. Fako radio station, center, right. Me babet na me page ha. Me the bema man. No crew will be as me catch up. Now let me describe the husband that I have. I don't have a perfect man. I don't have a richest man. I don't have the handsome man. But I have a God-fearing man, a man that fears God. That is the kind of prayer, my boy. In my secret place, that was the prayer I prayed to God. I told God, say, Nyame, Niwodino. The name Empress Gifty is a household name. The name Gifty also is a household name. God, I need a man that will love my weakness, my weakness. I need a man that will support my ministry and love me for who I am. And this is the one last thing I ask God. Say, Nyame, I need a man who will give me my freedom and trust me. So, honey, if you see me glowing, me better not social media and can't you say, Empress me one paper, maybe you'll be cool. Yeah. Maybe they may godfather become, maybe they can't don't go Shiana Bissana, catch or maybe they come on the person. Me catch you say, I have the perfect man. No. I never said I have Okuno Wosika. No. And I must not try no China warrior any man house. Hey, house. Uncle, house. Yeah, man, house. Me Empress. Hey, any Pacos who go so what do you manage house? You was me come to one court one man make on house you. Now me na baby I met a rented place. Now baby I met me man me former husband. Na house uncle house bed. Most of the yeah me Empress house. And the house and the crana, me could, sister. Now me cry, ye maniche me, and ye maniche ye ma who are, and ye me descend so Empress me what be na me kudi. Because now me near crying. It is a name will be Vinami Kunu, you say, I am a proud wife. Mrs. Satoye. Hey, I want the Mumbo yo, Munka ye, and I want the day. What's it there? From my divorce, I got a house. Hey, Mumbo house. And you have a force, Hannah, Momano. Pacho, me house, yeah. After me do Pacho, me divorce, the Amaji, I am a man, a passport to Pacho, and Fid the Uncle house, be a man with vivid information. house bia ni bebia ti mamu be cho house bia no e bia na panyi bi feeling our person water house the mama feeling in ministry our person water bibi mama munti won to mama pesa them I don't like that mini house bia wo bibia msramo e mamu be chi problem e fa mama e ho no enya no correct. My husband is a politician. My husband has his freedom to go to wherever he wants to go. I am a wife. What I need to respect my husband's decision. And not in the Bible, every two one say, husband, love your wives. And Peace FM.
And some of the doors by me more nina Brenunti and press gifty with Odi Yompo. We're in the latest single. Wakasa pal. It's you, Jesus. And who here? Nyaman be who here. And then Yamaka who here. Okay. Kwesi ana sinso aba betena say kwesi for microphone and now late come so press gifty meet you
yeah kwesi I think say order check akra this time because of movement ntiana yes higher for akra am da cham kakra kwesi no kura ho ne say me maka asamba ko say I think say kwesi wo mo tan ya no mom ya no mo doye chi yanka say adofo because se me hwe the effort enkrofo to nya say like obesora napa obehwe say the waware se muko obehwe say dia ye oden bia watu kan kodu. I think that is an effort that actually needs commending. Say you be appreciate ebinim wo adaje o manya in terms of obi aware any baby any kun hotel preko onam any baby because at the end of the day kwasi nipa no so onam hotel so onye hotel enya odia nipa no ordinary no is gifty complaining until say gifty nankasa about abe complaining say me wo problem Ghana foi mommo mpa mami wo ana mompa choma because me kun akọ hotel we akọ hotel hanum no ye tiachire num no Obina Gaza, whom am I? Kwesi ya etie, whom am I? So I believe, sir, na gift I had here. The effort I give to Enya, what me I had this live audio, Facebook way. I commend her so much because when you didn't hear, sir, a yes or we control situation from now. The secret home say, problem no, baby a fever, any baby didn't know who you know. Or to the nurse,
stop what you're doing.
Father, there's a what to the nurse, I say.
I just Mammy allow question.
Okay,
now, yeah.
Okay, allow. Okay, Father. Kwesi, what to the nurse, I say, as some no so. Just say, baby, a few babiano, or no, enter me in the broth back, cause let me give you vivid information. What to the nurse, I say, as some no so say. They are now with Tiffy and Crawford catcher a while. Sabi wo ye gie this no kra no afei de miankasa miamini. And for me that is very bold because sometimes no ensem be wonu na tete wabonten a there na nkofo kan say oh ja omo keka omo bra omo dey omo jai because this time there so what is ye kan once na so one cost stop na wadwen ye o say omo bra omo jai a wo be hu ane adu bantema and it is important say ono ankasa wo hunu ba bia emframa bia e bossa no odin na ohunu say Ghana for deserve to know the best and the truth into ono ankasa our teenager ho no wetumi de woman ankasa the whole story as it is in a vivid information no or de abetudwa said the be ya yenso ye tiachire o kira wo koka bia na wano ankwankopa. And for me that is the thing. Wano ankwankopa. But senka koya speculative a year. Say amanfo bia speculative there anke betra he ebia anka mawura beso ne mfin wo so waso ne mfimfin na meso so ne ti. But at this time we are dealing with the situation as how our gifting ankasa no adoye no ono ankasa present here. And for me that is good. So what my bibisa we protected busuano we show respect so the ama bema baby wakaya me the man na anya dwen say or say I don't have a handsome husband but the dabi ye radoye no ho fe so wo hia bema 10 gram ekrom ha wo hia bema 10 gram a wo tesa no ogina nan so say papa ono bo fe viet musi na wo ogina nan so na wo he bema ogina ho no ma eye sa ahon pa de me ne empress nya adwene so because I don't have a handsome husband. No, Empress, you have the most handsome man. A chrome hanum, a member 10 gram no ndos will chroma, obi na timula bosuno, ye nibi. The woman can now as for a 4.4.
Okay, Mamima,
Father Medasi, for me, I think that Empress Gifty Adoye, she's the most vilified gospel artist. I'm telling you.
As compared to Sammy.
Oh, Sammy at the end of the day, ono akopena sem deba. But Empress no.
Sammy.
Brother Sammy.
Oh, on the say we are growing in this. Evangelist Dana say, "Wo brother Sammy are growing in this pa."
Oh, Empress there na. Otini baby o. Bo won say no obi akofa asem bi akobono. I think say Empress you be I can say me no well, that relationship. Now I always ask her into what would they look at Empress's life in history, one marriage issue to the other. And to say Enka Empress your sister, and now wouldn't him now benwa. Would you do this to her? Knowing very well, baby, I will fear what they do, baby, I will do it. And to own person be the peace of mind. Father, marital problem, any some marital conversations, no, and the depression bow. Edi a lot of nyama enam enti so bi afa bibim na obedum pepe so bi adum binti baby a wono se na somdwu na yenya no enjoy the place here. Why do we go about worrying the lady otini baby no obi kika no asem on se eba ne sana sometimes we say the reaction no cry too much and father me say you don't even appreciate the reaction because obe expect say onye din but the truth be a ontimi nye din because oye human
is a gift here me sweetheart in tia
me so sao
ama in nsem ne kana
but ya doso dodo father ya doso dodo
ba see
ya doso dodo as o mo sheda do mo ni si ne so mo
I think that nsem no broken hu here
mini father metiasio but don't say
hu here
push the pan too much
nsem ni
I meet the baby and I push the telephone ho ben
any my warrior me jai na me nya hwe ni sa
no say any nyaka story ni wo
and I'm saying that you are a public figure and you see I'm sorry to say this and you're gifty per se in American way but I'm saying say I did I'm person can went to the Makoma so I think that social media we're now seeing a lot of immature people in Ghana
absolutely
because now we see how people really can handle things in a matured manner.
Yeah.
Into the least thing, we take phone, we put it on us.
Yeah.
And the way I call these celebrities, they will start embarrassing themselves. They will lose a lot of respect in the eyes of the people because they will make themselves very ordinary. You see, this whole thing about celebrating it is about setting mystery. They make you larger than life. You know, nipa but office okay, kusi abo aje bia ondidi.
Yeah.
Kusi abo aje se bia onko on Jan 9 on so. Enti with some of the things that they are doing with their phones, ebedum rebino.
Ebe normal.
Yes. A lot of the so-called stars and celebrities, the people will see you as because when they are pushed, you piano kakra and niyama omo ye no. I'm telling you, said the people that are normal, you see them normal people, no, They don't even behave
Going
like
on
that.
what other side. Father, I agree. I think say point here well appreciated. Say bia and our PR team bia and probably they could even handle this thing. But I'm also saying say from experience, Empress Gifty, she's been through a lot when it comes to marital conversations within the space. Enti senkame and I bia make kwa sa se mu ache blog bia. At least sa abadaye nimpo consider her. Say bia because Father Unima Empress Akoda Hospital daw. Because of some of these things. And to yes, and buana na wukuno. And you be also the bit me handle some pressure way.
Empathy, where they mean for being an example. My boss, doctor said, "Come despite." So our whole, let's say, media empire. Unim 70 be a man for Kafano. Do you hear someone?
Yes.
Okay, so until no can no probably hanum saying, "Oh, don't fa phone no cry," because we bet me about G radio station aboso. Atra no pay so call no so ba beka because obi can see a fan ho. You understand? I'm saying that once you are in the public eye, public figure, there are things people will say about you. And you be beka bia no one here bedum rebinu. Every little thing. Yeah, every little thing.
For a bear.
Okay.
But I mean, guys, they all can know. But me guys, they be yeah.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying say okay. I know say come despite so I'm better I'm saying.
You now on patrol now. Come despite no.
Obi timi kan ka say bia ye moja kra ye twetwe. So okay, otwetwe moja. Yeah.
Father now kwame dress fights no. Wow, go can one say no. Yeah, open hype.
Oh, there be yes, but I'm saying say you hear some of the things they be like and there's so be so like say give you be per hype.
And I said, wait, that's what okay, she said it.
But I'm saying that, so, and also I'm better than say no be in one way. We have to understand, say, once you're a public figure, until you be who sign your money, be say people, because after all, if I don't do a Ghana, Hanum say, since you are population census no win, a baby be 30 million. Ebi ebe can be we ne bia na ebrosa.
Everyone got that in mask count.
Yeah, but I'm saying say o dey nya no but ebe no ebe timi aba say ye be wie nkura na nti nipa be say bia be
35 million.
Na say ebi mu which means oh yeah mama o ye titiro bi ne.
Father, I agree, but I'm saying say obiare the emotional capacity. And I think said like I'm saying that it has so been your team to handle some of these things and for her to come live also. I agree with that point you're making. But I'm also saying say one more year can go for one sem no. Muncha so. Me nia Eugene. Obo so bia ko fa na asem bia fi bebie no da be bom. Ade etwemo. Chinchina Zion no bia ko fa na asem no da be bom. Oh sanya ma we emwa. Father emwa. O titi nipa no.
Can be some kind na me be some me chance here. Na me ka so me sweetheart beat na no because cause you sweetheart for those so I'm serious me sweetheart those.
Omuni fly la boy.
Nana oye adwuma on TV station.
Okay.
And I say cause a man for credit him say I'm divorced. O person che say nyama ni bua.
You do. Father, because emotional capacity, obiane in the level.
And to say what Jaware na say, obi say, Yama manshi, ne Yama manshia. And today,
because obiane in orientation.
And you have a catcher a man for say, me kuma mama she mi Jaware.
But our point to, but because a level.
But because and at the same time, obiane in orientation. Obiane
the capacity
and information will be to me absorb because obi oha, obi to Martin sembebre. But enyanhwe. Yeah. There are some people they will never get depressed for hearing negative news about them. Yeah, opa can then oho enfano. Obi ti say Kofi Asamoah. Say obi to maka Kofi Asamoah Kofi Asamoah na no we ahoa na osun. Wo obasoro kwa atwe o. Mami
Matili, them rep also kele.
The orientation wa build too strong.
Mami Tio.
I think say social media and say na me hu na afede. Now I see it as idea with the premium so as an artist, as a celebrity, no, and also na followers at the premium so because unlike the days na social media anyone na BBC obeti or radio so and I be able to share with particular TV station who say oh ampa saying so about ABIAH artist A or artist B now because of social media and amount for stories betting me abasa but or me who on nipa ni page I want to muda. Now they see social media artists no or more verified pages no as the confirmation to whichever story they hear about them. Now my point is say I guess a woman where a video now coming in post will be poor can wasam. And I'm to say coming who ya. I'm sure there are lots more people like me or who a post about Mami Way Kunwa or be trouble because someone say a normal stance like those kind of things that I'm for true. But the fact that Otimi a whole video to address it, acting as if it is not bothering her is even pretense in my eyes because Adia and who here made for premium science so. It is she can act all it, but I see through it. Say, and how one and can one video and can wasam. What you say? You have a project that you are pushing. Those things opposite. I know say premium near there two ways so, but ultimately video. E can worry mu sem in a die way nya in a way anyway. Me say in your house it is causing problems in the house, which is why you feel the need to come and speak about it. Because as I'm okay, me say maintain crowd. Me this one can make him because now that me want me space. Come on, I need to say that I'll say a drop here.
But so you matter.
What you? But the premium you put on it, and it's about table waste. The fact that she spoke about it, it's not a conversation. I can't wait a real semi.
No, can't many near dream because I'm saying say stories nearby. You know, we decided to hash it. Young concept because I felt we any serious. Those are the things bloggers binimu. In fact, they are not hungry bloggers. Don't use the. They are people who Empress one are used to them. They are not hungry bloggers.
What you say? So the fact that ultimately camera because it was say we do a certain level of your life mystery. Now because what they about mystery when it comes to artists. There's this man, Lumba. There is always this mystery with him. Lumba, mystery, you know. I think it's one of the unbroken, clean, untouched mystery when it comes to artists and stardom, which has been broken on social media. Simple. Because so Obia kind of problem. You think this woman has problems? No, only problem. Wait me, I worry. Another second marriage. You are married to a man. You say he's not the most handsome, but he's this. Obi can worry much soon. But you don't see all of us on social. You come on and say you be ampono. You can't say more social media. How about you that you are adored by people? Our presence, I'm out to me so at your presence. Not every 1 minute to be alive. With them, like gospel artists, our life say I discussed on 1 hour when it was not on radio. I told me so. Me who be sa crowd. But all I want to say is that say you discuss a day when. Na say obi so e kan wasem ade wenda it means say she put a certain premium on it which I would say that so she shouldn't act like entity no
so you should know say ade no you know
exactly
e no biati obi so ka
my point is that
oh yeah post no say oh me
and then the thing is that how one can win a video.
Father, they make emotional capacity.
Yeah, I know.
Understand?
Yes,
I agree with you, but understand her too.
I understand. So don't come and sit in that same life
and say that. Put that comment aside and analyze. Say,
yeah, I am analyzing. I've not finished.
But okay, no so. And what you know? And also match them one. Sanka also Sunka.
That's the point. Because there are a lot more people like me. They will see a post like that by let's say Empress Gifty's husband jumping from one hotel and will know that. They will know that this thing one of those random.
Would you know?
No, and because a lot more like me. A lot more like me. I'm saying that social media verified accounts are supposed to be some
form of verification. There are also a lot
verified.
But there are also a lot more people who are not like you.
But the problem is
who also need this part.
But
on the table.
But right now the problem right now is at the end of why anyone one man who cry for someone another people like me to come and speak about it.
Because